People connect to it, they like it, it gives them something to tie back into, it makes you seem more legit. Hey, so I wanted to talk about something really important that a lot of bands fuck up, and this is cover songs. If you have a cover song in your set, you're going to boost your memorability, you're going to get more people to want to come back to you, you're going to get people to be talking about you, to be asking about you, etc., etc., etc. I know it sounds lame, but it works, okay? I think so many of us have great memories of even big bands breaking out a sick cover, and that being like a monumental thing that we were excited to see, you know? Like, you see a band break out something sick, and you're just like, oh, cool. I wasn't expecting to see a cover of Louie Louie, or like my friends in Geezer were doing Hair of the Dog by Nazareth for a while, and that's amazing, because it shows your influences, and it gives people a concrete thing to tie into. It's a great way to end a set, because it cements that set in people's minds, you know? It's hard to find the right cover, because you want to find something that's not obvious, like you don't want to be a metal band covering Raining Blood, but simultaneously, fuck it, be a metal band covering Raining Blood, because that's a sick song, and people want, like, that mosh riff. Like, they want that. And here's the thing, is that if you have that sick cover, not only does the word get out about you, but then maybe the promoter's more likely to give you another 5 minutes next time, you know, so you can add another one of your originals, you know? If you add that sick cover, you know, maybe you'll sell another couple records, you know? If you add that sick cover, you can get a lot of traction out of that. People like seeing cover songs live. There's a reason cover bands make so much more money than any independent band. And I'm not saying go be a cover band. I'm saying incorporate one or two covers into your set. People are going to remember it and they're going to value it, and that's fun. That's part of the appeal of doing heavy music and just having fun with it, right? Is you want to show off like what you learned, what you like, how you're growing together. It's just a great way to connect with people on a more meaningful level, you know, and give them something almost nostalgia value to kind of tie back into. And so often people don't understand that nostalgia value. They don't understand sort of the fun there. But like, music is supposed to be fun. Make it fun. Share that with them, you know? It's just a great way to differentiate and grow. And also, recording that cover song, that's great bonus content, either as a giveaway for your mailing list or part of like an EP or something. Like, I always recommend bands do an EP or a side of a split that's an original, a live track, and a cover song, you know? My friends in Duel, my clients in Duel, just did that with Killing Joke's Love Like Blood, right? You can get a lot of traction if you record cover songs. It's just, they're unexpected a lot of the time. And again, people like them. People like things that they can connect to, like things that feel classic, and it just helps you grow over the long term. So yes, it feels silly, but also it's fucking fun. And if you're not in this to have fun, like, it's not like there's any money. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, you're gonna fight for like that lower middle class income you might get if you work really, really hard as a stoner rock or a death metal or a black metal musician. Like, now, obviously, some contexts, covers don't necessarily make sense. If you're a very, very serious, on-the-nose concept band, maybe you don't want to break out a cover, but maybe you do. Maybe you want to kind of twist the myth, give people something a little bit different to talk about, you know? At the end of the day, the concept of marketing is about getting people talking, right? An amazing way to get people talking is to give them something to talk about. What do you do to give them something to talk about? You ask what your audience wants, and then you give it to them. So literally every band watching this should go run a poll on Facebook right now, or on Instagram, or whatever, and say, here's 5 songs we were thinking about covering. Which should we do? See what the fans say, go fucking cover it, and get ready for an amazing reaction. Don't cover some dumb bullshit. Don't cover some deep cut that no one's heard of from your favorite band who's kind of obscure. Cover some cool shit, you know. Classic rock is great for this, especially classic rock transferred into like a different context is really great for this, or just a classic song in your genre. People connect to it, they like it, it gives them something to tie back into, it makes you seem more legit, you know, especially like if you're like a metal band and you break out like a Thin Lizzy cover and it's like a legit Thin Lizzy cover, like if you broke out like not Whiskey in the Jar because Metallica did that, but if you broke out like, I don't know, fucking like Dancing in the Moonlight or Chinatown, like if I saw a metal band like a heavy metal band break out a cover of Chinatown, like I'd be all about that band forever, you know? Covers are fun. You know, there's a reason they're doing all those cover compilations over at Magnetic Eye with like Alice in Chains and Thin Lizzy and stuff. Like, they get, or Thin Lizzy was Glory or Death, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, they get traction. People like these things. It helps you grow. It tells the story. It's powerful. It gives narrative. It makes you seem more relatable. Record a cover song, play a cover song live, make it identifiable, give a chorus people can scream along to. It'll go a long way. Trust me on this one. Addendum. I was asked about this video, how you fuck up a cover song. There's a couple ways to fuck up a cover song. One is sort of a deep cut that not a lot of people know about, especially from a more obscure band, or a band like, if it's like a band with a huge discography. Like, I saw a band once cover Machine Head, and they covered like a song from like the 5th album, which was when they were all 18, but no one really cared about, you know. And like, I get that song means a lot to you, but if no one knows it, then it's not really meaningful. Also, if you don't have the chops to cover it, or if you're trying to do a genre transfer and it doesn't sound good, then it's just dumb. You know what I mean? Like, look at 6 Feet Under. They have entire covers records. They're all god-awful. I remember showing my friend Melissa a 6 Feet Under AC/DC cover, and she thought it was a joke. So, make sure your cover sounds good, run it by a bunch of honest people, and that'll help too. But when you do it right, cover songs will be huge.